authentic rhythm connects street-stained art, sugary treats that delight the palate, the vibrancy of home, the concert of work, and the comfort of family on San Antonio's west side.
Hi.
These colorful bungalows and shotgun houses have been a launching pad for some of the city's greatest leaders, writers, and artists. It's also home to some of its poorest residents. Major development is changing the landscape of these low to middle income neighborhoods.
I do love the fact that we're growing, that everything's rising and stuff like that, but I do also care a lot about the historical and to preserve it.
Gentrification is the biggest fear of many living here, where the average income is less than $14,000 a year. As developers move in, efforts are underway to help low-income families stay in their homes.
Oh my God.
For nearly 100 years, generations of the Martinez family have lived in this house on Furnish Avenue. They could not afford to repair it.
You know, we couldn't even live in this part. The roof had come down and it was just awful.
Now it's being renovated through a pilot program that partners the city, UTSA, small contractors, and community development financial institutions.
Rather than having the west side and the south side become like so many other neighborhoods that have been pushed out and having those people relocate, preserving the historic homes, it really gives the downtown San Antonio its own unique identity.
The program is focusing on older homes, smaller than 1,000 square feet.
We know that we need more affordable housing in this city, and the very best affordable housing is our existing housing.
Right now, 3 homes are being rehabbed to show it can be done at an affordable cost, using a mix of funding sources. The goal is to spread it across the city using small contractors.
We're depending on the city to help subsidize this, but the intent is to go with the private sector outside, even like JP Morgan, some of the other institutions.
More people are buying tiny houses, and we created tiny houses.
Graciela Sanchez has spent 20 years working to preserve the West Side's tiny houses and buildings.
Somebody can't just come in and tear it down.
Sitting on the porch of the bright yellow Esperanza Peace and Justice Center, of which she is director, Sanchez told me about the campaign she supports, Mi Barrio No Se Vende. My neighborhood is not for sale, to stop gentrification.
So that's what happened here. All these homes came down. One person bought those homes. But what happened to all those human beings that used to live here? Where did they go?
Along with the West Side Preservation Association, Esperanza recently secured historic designation for 3 homes and is now working to have Buena Vista labeled a historic neighborhood.
Rather than tearing them down, let's figure out ways to preserve them.
Preservationists scored a victory with Alazan Courts. It will remain low-income housing, not mixed income. Esperanza and its allies want to have the courts rehabilitated rather than demolished and replaced.
We want people to respect the fact that people have been here 3 and 4 and 5 generations, and they want to continue to live here. And so we're also holding the city and asking them to help us come up with policies that allow people to remain here.
The city partnership is opening the door for families like the Martinezes.
All his family lives there.
They're not far from here.
With deep roots on the west side, to remain here amid the pulse of the Polquita.
It's like a dream come true.
The goal is not to just preserve homes, but people and their culture.
It's going to look beautiful.